Hey guys, how are you today? Fix It Pros, making of a cell phone repair franchise. So I haven't made a video in a little while. Just been kind of busy, doing stuff at the store and trying to figure out different ways to create revenue. One little cool tip that if you guys haven't heard about already, it's a website. It's a company to basically it's like a line of credit, but it's for vendors, for you to purchase things from vendors. Some of your vendors might already be accepting it. It's really great. Basically, what this company does is they don't really they use your social, but they kind of base it off your business. I don't say like your business profile. Like, let's say for example, and there's no any particular time frame. Like, you could be in business for 1 month, 5 years, 10 years. I guess there's certain criteria that they look at. If you've had like overdraft fees and this and that, and if you haven't had those, they could approve you anywhere from, like, I think it's like $30 to $50,000. Well, anyways, a friend of mine had told me about this maybe about 6, 7, 8 months ago. I filled it out. My credit wasn't really that great, but so I said, okay, let me try it. I only got approved for like 500, but I was kind of happy because I was able to buy some phones with that money, and from one of my vendors who accepts that. And they gave you pretty good terms, all the way from 30 days, no fees, or up to, I think it's like 120 or 180 days, and there's like some fees involved in there. I think it's like $10 for every $1,000 a month if you take it out for so many months. So it was pretty decent. Like, I think it cost me, I think for $1,000. I'm not exactly sure. I think it was like $1,000. Might have been about, $1,000. Might have been about, I think it's like 130 bucks if it was like 120 days. So it's not too bad because you've got 4 months to pay it back. I think they take it out monthly or weekly, and it just depends on how you set it up. And so it's pretty good. So anyways, I kept purchasing things, paying it off on time. They would basically kind of automatically ACH. Sorry about this, guys. I'm in my car here, and this thing's all going crazy. They would ACH it out of my checking account, so it was pretty straightforward. I knew exactly when they were taking the money out, and I think if you need like an extension, you can contact them. Um, and so I had been using it for a few months, and I had emailed them because I just only had the 500, and I was like, okay. I had emailed them and I said, hey, is there any way you can recheck my reevaluate my credit, because had taken out three or four loans already and paid them all off. And they emailed me back and they asked me for some more information for my banking account, and I sent it to them, and they said, at this time, you're still at the 500. And I was like, okay, whatever. So no big deal. And I've still been using them. And just recently, a friend of mine came in who was a vendor, and I was asking him, okay, hey, let me buy another set of phones for 500 bucks. How many phones can I get? And he started, he went into my account to see. Lo and behold, they approved me for $3,000. So that was amazing, and that's going to be really helpful for me. Again, you can't really take the cash out because there's some other companies that I have been approved for too, like for like some of these, like the Square and even PayPal. They have these things called capital loans, where again, basically they don't base it off your credit, but it's more based off how many transactions you do. So with Square, obviously I use it for my business. So I've gotten loans for like $2,000, and they it's been like over a year. I still get the same amount, 2,000. So that's pretty good. The PayPal, same thing. It's like $2,000, and there's some fees that are involved, but they take it out off every transaction. But but that is, you get the actual cash. They deposit in like 2 days. The cash is in your account, so you can use it, like to pay bills or to, or to buy, whatever you need to use it for, and then they take it out of every transaction that goes through. So that's pretty convenient too. But this one it's really like, it's like I think a buyer invoice or payer invoice. I forget what they call it. But if you have, what I'm doing is I have some vendors that sell phones. So I'm using it to buy phones, and in order to get the cash, well, as soon as I sell the phones, I have the cash in my hand. So it takes a little bit more time because obviously, if you buy so many phones, you got to sell them to get the cash. But, if you give people good deals or you wholesale, you could definitely free up the cash right away. And then now you have all this money to play with, to purchase other things. So that's basically what I'm doing. Anyways, I'll send you a link. The company is called Behalf. So that's B as in Bob, EHALF.com. And I'll put a link down in the description. So if you go to behalf.com and fill out the info, and there's some other ones, but this is just the one that I've used, and it's pretty good. So again, like some people have gotten approved, for $10,000, 25. One of my friends got approved for $25,000. So hey, that's actually pretty good. So again, mine went from 500. So don't get discouraged if you get approved for 500. Take the loan out, use it, a few times, and next thing you know, boom, 3,000. I'm hoping to continue to grow it. So it definitely helps out. Like I'm going to use this money to buy phones, sell the phones, get the cash, and then purchase LCDs. That's another avenue that I'm going with. Like trying to wholesale LCDs, like top quality LCDs. Guys, if you want some LCDs, you want to check out our products, I'll give you a website, and email us for pricing. But we've got these new, they call them ESR LCDs, stands for Enhanced Specular Resolution, and very, very good, top quality LCDs. They're usually, most copy LCDs have 16 LEDs in the strip. 10. These have 16. So the brightness and the resolution are a lot better than most of the copies, and they're usually like a few dollars more than what the regular Chinese copies are. Most Chinese people that sell the Chinese copies, they're like AAA. These are quadruple A plus. So real top quality stuff. So anyways, so use the money, buy phones, sell the phones. Then I'm going to reorder more LCDs so I can wholesale them to make even more money. So, that's basically just a couple of tips that you guys can do, and hopefully that helps people out. So, guys, if you guys like the video, please click like, leave a comment if you have any questions, and as always, please subscribe. Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much, and have a great day.